All right, so what's up, summoners? King Blair here. Today we're going to be talking about the most recent update and all the updates, starting first just with the actual notice, then we'll kind of go over the whole ticket thing, other people's opinions, kind of the drama behind it, what people are saying, what people are upset about, what I think about it, and then of course we're going to be looking character buffs and all that good stuff. And then if we have time at the end, I'll actually showcase a couple of the buffed heroes like the Stina and Emma Armentia. Especially Emma Armentia, I think I can do a quick showcase today if we actually get around to it near the end, if we get through all these updates. But yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I know it's been some time, but let me announce it in the Discord as usual that I haven't done in a while. And let me also update some of the YouTube stuff. But yeah, we'll jump right into it right afterwards. So I usually do have to see to make sure everything kind of went well. But again, as to mention, we're just going to be going through all this stuff. Should be cool. Should be a good time. Finally got some time around to it. Should be streaming a little bit more consistent. Well, I say that now, but the next 2 weeks is going to be terrible for me. This is the last week for some time that I'm pretty free. And we're actually going to be doing a nice little tournament on Saturday, right? So we did the signups in the Discord and they've been going at it. And we have the top 8 and we're doing it on Saturday for $100. Kind of a small one. I didn't make a big announcement this time for this one. Just because, you know, it's been some time and... yeah, it's just been some time and I wanted to keep it small for this one to make it easier on myself, to make it so I can actually make it a lot better, a lot easier. Hey, what's up? I will talk about that in a second. I actually recorded it, my summons. So I had 18. In case y'all are wondering, I had 18 summons that I got the ML 5-star, 4-star tickets. I got 2 ML 5-stars, which is above average rates, right? So I'm not complaining there. My summons went okay. Were they new? No. Both of them were dupes, and both of them were dupes of heroes that I have triple SS. But outside of that, I mean, it's still 20 coins. I can't complain. Some people got way worse luck than me. I'm halfway through a unit that I actually am gonna want with the coins, so it's not bad. And hey, what's up? Nice to see you. And yeah, but let me finish sending out some of this stuff so we can get started. Because honestly, I still don't like how it doesn't do anything when I start on Streamlabs. It doesn't do any of like the outside stuff, like saying what game it is, what we're talking about today, which kind of sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's it. Yeah, it's just those 2 things. It's pretty easy. But okay, let's just... hey, what's up, Brescher? Hey, what's up, Cleric? Thanks for dropping by. But okay, let's just jump right into it. And let me turn on my camera. It's a stream. You know, I gotta turn my camera on. Make sure you guys know I still exist. Make sure you guys still know I'm still around. My bet's not made and everything. I haven't seen, but I've been trying to go a goatee. I've actually been trying quite hard going this goatee. More than I would like to admit. But okay, without further ado, let's actually jump right into it. So, oh yeah, the mug. Oh, I don't have it with me. It's too late for coffee. But I do actually use it in the mornings and I hand wash the cup. But okay, let's actually talk about it. So update, right? So this is a big Awaken update. It's part 1 of part 2. A lot of people are pretty disappointed because they're like, man, so was it just like, that was it, right? Like there wasn't a lot. And I agree, there's no new content. And we'll get into that and we'll kind of discuss it. So, okay, let's just jump right in, right? And here's the 1 minute in case you want to watch it. You can watch it. It's super quick. But first, hero balance. We actually didn't get a chance to actually talk about these. We didn't get a chance to make a video. I was out. I've been mad busy, y'all, but I'm trying to get the videos out for you guys, making sure I have a somewhat of a schedule. Although sometimes I will disappear for like 7 to 10 days. I promise I'm okay. It's just end of semester stuff and a lot of work piling up. But as far as the hero adjustments, let's just jump right in. First, Silverblade Armentia. When I saw this one, I was super hyped. If you guys didn't know, she's one of my favorite characters. I love my Silverblade. And actually, let me start the Epic 7 thing. I actually really like Silverblade Armentia. I think the changes that they did to her made her quite unique, right? I think she's a hero that has a place now. But it's weird that they also kind of nerfed it a little bit. So let's talk about it. So the biggest change that they actually gave her is going to be she has follow-up now. Which is a lot more significant than people make it out to be. So the big thing that they changed is right there on the S3 after attacking the enemy with burn, activates flame release, and extra attack, right? So first on the S1, they moved it from it being a passive to just being here because they gave her a different passive. The passive is when someone uses an AoE attack. It says target enemy, so I'm curious if AOL actually triggers this. I might actually try this. I might just throw AOL just to see what she does. She gets a 20% CR push, but this is a big one because things like Peyra and Rand can combo off with her now, and it lets her actually be able to follow up, very similar to someone like Ida, and then be able to come in with a nice little S3. They give her higher chance to actually land the actually the same chance. Oh yeah, higher chance to land the burns, and they also made it so CR pushes back by 30%, letting you finish off your cleave. So they really cemented her role as kind of like this weird control cleaver. Hey, what's up, Several Clowns? And hi, Clarcy. But yeah, it's intense, right? It's a cool buff. In theory, it's just weird to see her be relegated to just cleave, right? Because the counter build is a fun little build. This is interesting, and I think it'll be really fun for Arena. For RTA, definitely like a Salaspic option. I could see her working, right? With Para, with Ran, and all those like big AoE units. This actually does let you follow up, right? The thing that I say why it was nerfed is because she lost the Unhealable. Hey, what's up, Allison? But yeah, the Unhealable was a little bit bigger nerf than you would think, because things like AOL kind of exist, right? And AOL will cleanse one of the debuffs. And having more debuffs, like this Unhealable just made it so you had more debuffs. So it was like, even things like Maid Chloe, when they tried to cleanse it, they didn't necessarily cleanse everything, right? So kind of sucks that she lost that one. I don't know why. It's not like Unhealable was the worst debuff in the world. I guess they just didn't want her to be too stacked, which is fine, right? Because they said that they didn't want to overbuff any MO heroes. That's actually something that they said that they wanted to do. I don't think it's too true. Oh yeah, and also up there with Rowana, right? So her counter build really just took a big hit, right? But again, nothing too crazy. Again, is she like this busted unit? No, but she's significantly more viable. I'm actually going to try her out today in Arena if we get a chance to, if we get the time. If not tomorrow, or yeah, probably tomorrow or not for the next 2 weeks. So we'll try, or it will be in a video. One of the two. I'll either be on a video, or I'll actually do it here. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm sad about that one, but it is what it is. As far as Dark Corvus, this one is a little bit more interesting. The change, someone was telling me, is about 30% damage increase to the S3. The S1, he just gets to recover more, right? He gets to recover more. They're just saying some of the wording. The big one is going to be this big damage increase and the extinction, right? It's a 30% damage increase. That's nothing to laugh at. You're essentially almost doing the same amount of damage without the soul burn. And with the soul burn, you're doing like 30k, right? With extinction, right? You're killing basically anything in this game, except maybe like ultra tanky FCC or something like that, or like those, even like the hyper, like maybe Proof of Valor 30k HP Robbies you will not be able to kill with this, and of course injury still hurts you. Things like Reliant injuring you is still gonna hurt your damage output, but still you're doing like a quite decent chunk. You're gonna be killing those things. Yes, I did do my ammo tickets. I have the video recorded. I just have to upload it. I have a lot. Like last week I was supposed to post a video last Sunday. I had the video recorded. I had the video uploaded. It's how to deal with the Guild Wars defenses, and I just never like finished the thumbnail and finish posting it. I'm really behind on video stuff that I need to start doing, as y'all can tell, because I haven't done anything for 7 days. But yeah, this is a pretty cool change. And let me put some music, because it's like kind of quiet, at least for me. So let me put some music on the background for you guys. Make it a chiller atmosphere, more relaxing. And you guys already know what playlist I'm playing. I play the same playlist because I every once in a while I get an update that'll be like, hey, this thing that you did like 2 years ago where you thought it was royalty free wasn't actually royalty free. But okay, some of these songs have been fire. I'm kind of excited to listen to these. But okay, I'll leave those playing in the background. Let me know if it gets too loud or if it's too soft. What's on the schedule tonight? Update talks, and then we'll talk about the summons. Hey, nice to see you too, Face Shrine. Thanks for dropping by. But okay, let's keep it going. Let's go down the patch first. Okay, Dark Corvus, really cool. The biggest things I can see from the Devil's Descent is going to be the fact that Dark Corvus can be kind of a cool C. Lilius counter now. Like this is definitely cements his place as like a C. Lilius counter, especially because a lot of people have been running the Rimuru Mercedes Conquer Lilius. This gives those chunky monkey type players a really good option to deal with those teams. They're kind of cementing him as a Guild Wars. Again, he's too slow for things like Arena. He's too slow for things like RTA. Although RTA's meta is slowing down, so there is a chance he'll come back just because the RTA meta has been slowing down a little bit because of the 2 pre-ban. So it'll be interesting to see if people try him in RTA, but the big one's going to be Guild Wars. It's going to cement him as a really good Guild War unit, right? Like, which is always what his niche was. So I'm glad that they continued his niche. I don't know if it extended it to be RTA viable. I doubt it. But at least it cemented it as like, hey, this guy is going to kill, right? If this gets to S3, this is going to kill no matter how tanky your unit is, right? Which is good. It should be that way. It should always be that way. We're really cool to do something like Iceria and Dark Corvus and all that good stuff. All right, the end. This buff, kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It doesn't make her any more PvP viable. It just makes her like better PvE, right? Like her PvE was already fine, right? She was already an amazing PvE unit. This just kind of makes it like significantly better PvE unit. Right now, there's just too many things that strip. Even with the 15% speed boost in RTA to DN, it's just there's so many other better aggressive options, Para and Mediator Cowrick, that give attack buff that she kind of takes their slot. So like if those two units are banned and you still want an attack buffer, then she's competing with Amelia, right? So it's like all these three units, it puts her really low on the priority list. It's not particularly that she's bad, it's just that she loses to things like Rimuru, to AOL, and on top of all that, there's just better options out there. I don't think this makes her better for PvP, but it makes her so much better for PvE. This makes her PvE incredible. Like, she's already had an incredible PvE. This makes her an incredibly good PvE unit. For PvP, again, if you don't have access to Mediator, if you don't have access to Para, right, if these units are taken, you can definitely use her, assuming they don't have these strippers. And she does fine. She's not a bad unit. She just... There's other better units. For Eliminator, she got Power Creep real hard. Yeah, I mean, most of them did. I mean, Dizzy, Baiken, Diane... All these limited heroes from the old limited heroes have gotten power crit, Allison. But again, nothing too crazy. I mean, Diane's not bad. This is just kind of like a, hey, by the way, Diane exists. She's a unit, right? She was in the April Fool's side story. By the way, amazing side story. April Fool's side story. Oh, so great. Oh yeah, we'll get to the Stina in a second. But yeah, Diane, I like it. I'm glad that they put her kind of on the map and just letting people know, hey, she still exists. You know, if Soul Weavers got buffed. Maybe if you want to use something different than Amelia and all these other things, maybe give her another look. Araminthia, not a meme unit anymore. This is actually a really exciting one. I'm actually highly considering building my Araminthia. I really want to. Baiken's Banshee Queen, she has never met a relevant. Yeah, she's always been Banshee Queen. But even now, like Banshee Queen, like there's still like a lot of different options for it. But yeah, as far as Araminthia, actually looking like a really good unit. Like, unironically, I really want to play with this unit. And more Summit, I don't blame you. PvP is very interesting. I'll talk about that in a second too, or later on. But yeah, Araminthia. So they've did a lot to her. So first, Ignite. This is the S1. They took this thing where like the S2 and the Soul Burn, they took it away from the S1. A chance to burn for 2 turns. At the end of the turn, then it's burn deflect on the target, right? So they gave me a burn pop. Kind of cool, right? Because we're getting a lot more burn units. Like there's a lot more burn units that are out there that are functional. Even things like Ammo Aura, they can actually combo really freaking good together now. Kind of ridiculous how good they actually combo together. Like, not even gonna lie to you guys. But this one kind of cool. They gave her like that explosion. They took away some parts of her kit with the decreasing Fire Pillar by 1 turn. But that's fine. I mean, Fire Pillar is already chilling. They ignore FRS. Didn't matter too much. It's not bad. It's really cool. Overall, it's a cool change. Although it does suck that she loses the S1 cycling. They're making her a lot more bursty. Catalyst, which is the S2. This is like a huge buff. So this is the S2 that attack buff and also stripped. She still strips 2, right? Still strips 2 buffs. So if they have Fallen Cecilia, you're stripping that immunity. You're stripping that barrier. And you're giving them unhealable for 2 turns, and you give an AoE attack buff, and for every unhealable, you get 25% CR push, right? So we all know 15% exists. Hey, we'll get I'll talk about her again in a second. But essentially, you have a unit that can strip the opponent and self-set up herself into an AoE stun. That is really cool. I have not gone through Armin yet, Gerald. I haven't gone into that. I've been going down the list. But it's just a really cool concept to me. Like, you just open with that S2, just snap them, you set up into like this massive like attack buff. It's also an AoE attack. So if you have Emma or Araminthia, they can actually combo together. You can actually run double aura, which I'm a big fan when you can run the Emma version with the RGB version. But it's an AoE attack. You strip them, you set up attack buff for your team, and if you land those unhealables, you're getting another turn and you're setting up into burns and stuns. Which again, it's really, really cool that you actually get to set that up for yourself. And again, you get the 2 burn effects, 100% chance. You still have the stun, and you get a barrier, which makes it so you can actually potentially survive a little longer and get some use it out of that S1, right? So really, really cool kit. The S2, of course, the only reason it's not likely to be like very PvP viable is because of how unreliable it is. Because if you miss 1 unhealable, you no longer get an extra turn, right? You just don't. Right, if you miss 2 unhealables, it's still 50%, but it's like, it could happen. And if you miss all of them, right, then you're kind of just like, she does nothing, right? So one of those units that's just very, very like luck sacky. If you land all the burns, all the unhealables, you get instantly able to follow up with some burns and with some stuns, right? Which is just, that's really cool. I personally really like that. And you get an attack buff. Oh yeah, it's a great S2. It's a great S2. It's an amazing S2. Like this S2 is insane, but it's very like luck sacky. You either hit it or you don't, right? If they have immunity, you have to strip it and you have to land on healables. It's a lot to happen, but if you do get it, that could be really, really awesome. And if you pair it with something like Ida, right? Or she doesn't really combo as well with Ida. But if you pair her, I'm sure that's like a really cool. You could even go with Samurai Seria. Let's say Samurai Seria. You do this S2, you strip the opponent, Samurai Seria goes, she gets to set up, she has attack buff, she CR pushes a little bit up if you did miss that little bit extra, like that 25% if you missed one, which you're gonna be missing one most of the time. Could be a cool wombo combo, right? Fun. I don't know how good it'd be like to be meta, but she's definitely a really fun, cool unit for sure. Looks great. And 110 is not actually that bad of a speed, but yeah, it's hard for her to be an opener in this day and age. But okay, Ludwig is another really interesting one, which I am curious how much damage this actually does now. But essentially, they made the S2 like a really solid skill. It's just a really good, solid skill. It reduces buff duration, which lets you land the stun easier. And if it's stun, you get CR push and you get invincibility. They're making him kind of self-sufficient. And this is something that it's something I've been wanting to talk about, but essentially like for RTA and for units to be viable in RTA, they have to be self-sufficient, right? Because whenever you have a unit that relies too much on other heroes, especially heroes that are very unique and niche, it's harder for them to actually function, right? Like for Ludwig, his problem is like, if you don't have Blingo or Crimson Armin, he does nothing, right? So it looks like they're trying to make him more self-sustaining because he can set up his own invincibility and he can potentially set up into his own S3. And he has things outside of just that S3 while he's setting up that could potentially let you win. And then on top of that, they also did increase the penetration without invincibility. Again, trying to push it so it's like, okay, worst case scenario, you didn't get that invincibility. It's fine. You're still doing dummy damage, right? You're still doing big damage, right? If you do have the invincibility, though, you're doing very big damage, right? So it's kind of cool that they're trying to do that with all of these older heroes that were very reliant. It was a much different game back before RTA and all that good stuff. It's cool, right? She would need all the heals. That is true too. Aesai, now that you mention it, yeah, that is true. If you did it on the Dizzy artifact, which I ironically actually do have, you could actually make it so she doesn't need it as much. She would only have to land 3, which like statistically you're gonna be landing 3 very often, unless there's water heroes, of course. If there's water heroes, your odds go down by a lot because you're more likely to miss on them. But like 15%, you should be landing it on 3 very consistently, if not 2, and you should already have some form of follow-up. So even if you land the 2, that's 50%. I think the DC artifact is 30% or 20. I actually have to double check it. So I have to double check that one, but it's high. It's high. And I'm opening Epic 7 on the side because I actually want to look at some of the stuff, like the Dizzy artifact. But yeah, as far as Ludwig, looks cool. Looks fun. Definitely looking forward to try it. Could be interesting. But it's just making him slightly more viable. Nothing too crazy outside of that. All right, this Stina. This is one that I disagree to an extent with a lot of people. I think they pushed the Stina into a niche, and she's essentially a different unit. I did actually. I ended up using them. I have the video recorded. I had 18 tickets. I got 2 MO5 stars, which is really great rates. Both those MO5 stars were dupes of heroes that I had triple SS, but I got the right rates, right? I could not expect to get a new hero. I have like 70% of the MO5 stars. The odds of me getting a hero that I don't already have that's an MO5 star are very low, right? So I wasn't like super disappointed because that's just coins, right? Which is great. So it's nice. But yeah, all right, this Stina. Oh man. So she's not the same hero she was before. And that bugs me a little bit. They changed her a lot, and they didn't keep the part that I thought made the Stina the Stina. So first, the S1. This is huge. This is nice. This is great. Chest kiss. It makes it based on her health, which just makes so much sense because she's a very high health unit. Her healing is going to go up. Her counter build is going to be very annoying. This is great. This is fine. I love it. This is great. No complaints here. I think this is a great change on the S1. The S2, right? It's a good way 20%, but it's fine because they reduce the cooldown, which again, that's great. That part is amazing. It's still a worse version of Amelia's S2. Because they also reduce the healing. And they don't say it in this one. But they reduce the healing and reduce the souls for the cooldown. It doesn't say it on this one, but it said it on the pre-patch. So again, it's still a worse version of Amelia, but at least it's up to date with what Amelia could do, right? So that, great, that's fine. That's great. I'm still not complaining about that part. Healing's down a little bit. That's whatever. You know, she still heals more than Amelia. Amelia doesn't even heal unless you soul burn. So again, it's a healing Amelia S2. You just don't get the attack buff. And it's only 30% because the EE, you can put the EE and make it 50, but again, you have to use the EE. Now is the S3, which they did something amazing, and they also did something terrible. So why do I say it's terrible? The part that I'm really kind of upset that they took out was the increased 15% per debuff cleansed, because this made the Stina feel like this unit that hard punishes heavy control, and that's what they're trying to do in a way, but they gave it up for like a revive, which the revive is fine. It actually makes her like kind of unique, but it's just kind of weird that they took this away, because this was what made the Stina. If you were using the Stina, it was for this 45% CR push, because there's a lot of times I would actually have her going last because she's slow. She's dummy slow, right? She's a turtle. She's like 88 base speed. Like speed set is actually, you're getting negative value at that point because it's just such a low base speed stat that you would have her go after. And let's say Peyra, right? Let's say Peyra pops off, you get stunned, you get burned, whatever. She'd come in and she'd be your reset button, right? And then you'd be able to cleanse and you'd be able to lap your opponent and get the turn back that you lost. Now you don't get that nice little CR push to get that advantage back, which again, I know it's something to like, it's a very small gripe, but for someone that actually uses it as Stina, I am very sad that they took that away. What did they give it for? I am very happy with what they gave her back. So she gets Spirit's Blessing at the start of the battle for 2 turns, just 2 turns, but you get a 60% ER boost, which is a huge ER boost. And I'll show you guys, it's ridiculously high. And of course, they also added a revive, right? So what is the Stina, right? Why did they say they changed their so differently? And they did not know the EE. The only thing they changed is the cooldown and the 20%, right? So you can make it 50% and make it match Amelia's, but then you lose the cleanse the debuff when you S1, which I still think is one of the best ones to have. Although now it might be a little bit different. So the Stina is really interesting because she went from being a bulky, annoying, long-term fight unit that just kind of slowly grounds you out with S1s and keeps the team alive with S1s. And they made her into this really great anti-aggro unit. Like, yes, yeah, Red Shirt, I agree with you. Like, at this point, yeah, that makes sense. At this point, they made her one of the best anti-aggro units that are going to be out there. Why do I say that? Because with this massive 60% ER boost, the only things that are getting through this are things like Mediator Coward, right? She has already pretty high base with her her EE gives her Effectress. She has starting Efras. Her imprints are Efras, and she gets 60%. With an ER ring, she's already looking at like 160 ER, right? Just if you have a triple SS, right? That's just like, it's so much ER, they're not going to be able to control you unless they're soulborning with something like Coward, right? And the thing about it is that it also added a nice little revive, right? So a lot of aggro teams right now are a lot of steam and they just kind of die off. With this, let's say like, again, like someone mentioned the Ray and Caesarea, you kind of just survive the whole cleave. You come in, you do an S3, you revive, and you retaliate, right? And she's going to be a very good option. Does she have counters? Oh, absolutely. Polides just destroys this, right? It's the same thing with Maid Chloe. It's kind of interesting. They made her kind of like a pseudo Maid Chloe that can also cleanse. So it's just very, very interesting option, right? Very interesting route to buff the Stina. I'm not complaining. I actually get to use the Stina. That's all I'm happy about. I get to use my Destina. She gets to come out of storage, right? And my triple S says Destina. But it's really cool. Like, again, that revive could be very impactful because you get to reverse aggro, right? You can have this unit in an aggro draft, pick her last if the opponent tries to like Ace you or something, and then just reverse aggro them. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Oh yeah, Blood Moon Haste as well, right? So it's like one of those things that's just like, as an anti-aggro option, the Stina is actually insane now. The reason why I say anti-aggro and not just like a tank unit is because of the fact that her buff is only for 2 turns. After 2 turns, the ER drop is pretty drastic. You'll be able to be controlled by other things, as well as Frenzy starting to pick up as the fight goes on, right? Oh yeah, it's very cool. But yeah, just for reference, let me actually show you guys the Stina build that I've been eyeballing, so you guys get an idea of what kind of monstrosities you can actually do with this hero, right? So again, I don't have the Last Awakening. I know, not a true Stina fan. I do have her S imprint, which again is pretty nice. That's 18%, and I think I can go up to 27, right? So I'm missing 10% even when I think of it that way. But let me show you like the build that I've been eyeballing that will be pretty annoying to actually deal with for the opponent. And it's, for some reason, my best FRES gear is actually on my counter gear, ironically. Let's see. I think I had a better chest than this one. This one's 22. Yeah, this one's fine. All right, let's see. And I remember I couldn't get, let's just say I put this ring, right? So that's the FRES, so I just need counter now. Because I wanted to show you guys like the build that I've been eyeballing for the Stina. Yep, it was this one. Okay, I've been looking at something like this potentially. There's another one that it was actually with a defense ring that was a lot bulkier. By the way, I'm still missing that Awakening. So I was looking at something like this, right? Assuming I got the last imprint, if I get the imprints, which I probably won't, but right now, like at 205, 60 more, that's 260. If I give her like guide to a decision, I could even give her proof. At 260, most things are not gonna hit, right? So I put her there, and I'm still missing this like Awakening, right? So I'm missing a lot more health, a lot more FRES. This is a build that I've been eyeballing, right? And if I put on Proof of Valor, Hua's not killing. She is very fast, right? For how slow her base speed is. Very tanky, very high FRES. I just survived the cleave because I have Proof of Valor. That's not, no one's killing me through Proof of Valor with this. And then I come in and reset the fight, right? And then I have the S1s too. I have the chance to counterattack, cleanse, be annoying, be there, just be annoying, right? And then plus you have to think about the 15% you get in RTA now. This is almost a 200 speed to Stina on counter, right? With high ER. It's nice. It's nice. The Corvus, yes, I will go back to those, but I did talk to him for a second. And yeah, I feel you with the tickets. We're gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, I mean, this is like, and this is not optimized gear, right? Like you guys see, it's like purples, right? Granted, the purples are good. They are good purples. Like they're not bad purples. They're actually some of the better purples that I have. Oh yeah, and this is not even, whoa, this is Stina could get way better. This health is terrible too. Ooh. Yeah, I might actually go with something like this. So, right. So it's like very tanky, right? Very annoying, very hard to deal with. She's not dying, right? She's getting way more bulky once I actually imprint, finish that Awakening. It's going to be like closer to 23, 22 probably, actually. 22k with proof, right? So about 22k. Pretty good, right? Pretty annoying to Stina, hard to deal with. It's going to be really hard for them to actually kill me. And I think this is maxed out, okay. But yeah, that's just an example. So she's going to be a very good anti-aggro unit. It's going to be very hard for her to be able to get control and get beat. Oh yeah, the plus 15 is very hard to deal with a lot of heroes. But yeah, that's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. But yeah, all right. So now the next one is Guider Aether, which I actually forgot in the community post. But it's just because he's so basic. But as far as guiding Aether goes, oh yeah, you guys wanted me to talk about if I had talked about this one yet or not. But I did talk about them. Emil Aura, I think is going to be really cool for Arena and for some wombo comboing in RTA if you get the right setup. Dark Corvus, back to being an insanely good Guild Wars unit. And potentially RTA if the meta keeps slowing down. Could be interesting. Although injury is still around quite a bit. And things like Hua. Although he can survive Hua quite well. But alright, going back to Guider Aether. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's just I really don't know what this guy does, what his points is. Grants a caster a barrier for 2 turns. So it gets it right now, just gives a barrier to everyone and it heals everyone. Since it's AoE, you get a weaker barrier. It's just this guy makes no sense to me. I actually have never read his kit. So there's an AoE dispel and an attack and CR push to your highest attack ally. I remember hearing that this guy's insane for PvE. I just really hated his design. Aura, not Aria. Hua Young bypasser though. Allison, not necessarily. Because most likely people are going to be going proof of valor on their Destinas. That seems to be like the consensus right now. The consensus right now, it's kind of like she's going to most likely be a proof of valor unit. Because with proof of valor, it's going to be pretty hard to Hua to break through a proof of valor, right? And again, all she needs to do is S3 and hopefully you reset. But again, I just know, yeah, it's kind of like Blaze Dingo. I mean, it's for the people that like how they look, it'll work. Kali is one that I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like are hyping it up a little too much because people are saying that this is going to be one of the best Hua counters for Guild Wars and for Arena. I find it hard to believe, not because she can't kill Hua, but because of the support that Hua comes with. Because Hua usually comes with something like a like Rimu, Sililius, Pera, right? And it's kind of hard for her to get past all of those things, especially like Pera. I mean, it's an option. I feel like people are hyping it up too much. Because essentially when you attack a water hero, you ignore the FRES with the S3. Or is it the S2 first? Attacks an unseen blade and grants stealth to cast for 2 turns. And then it turned in its ability effect on the target. Which one was it? There's one that I think might be the S3. Yeah. Before increases combat is capped by 50%. When the fire elemental hero ignores FRES. Yeah. So if it's something like Hua, she will definitely hit. She'll land the bombs guaranteed. She'll land the bleeds guaranteed. She'll strip. Which is cool, right? She can actually kill, right? And then you come in and kill, but it's just hard to like that interaction. It's not to say that she's bad. I definitely think it's a good option for people that can't deal with Hua in like tankier team compositions, because you can actually plant that bomb and actually make it quite hard for them to actually deal with her. But I don't know. I mean, Forcers are just kind of like a Mola trap. Kind of cool that she's not trash though. She's like generally like an interesting unit now. And you get to steal buffs. This one's actually a really unique one. I like the fact that she can steal buffs. Granted, it doesn't give it to all allies like Rimuru, but it's cool that she can steal buffs. So, cool unit. Will be interesting to see how she works. Oh, Armin. All right, let me drink some water. And this unit is looking... It's looking kind of insane. I tried Kisa for Hua Young. Kisa probably doesn't work because of the damage sharing. And no, burns and bombs get past the damage mitigation because it's not crits. So it does get past Hua's passive, which is why that can do really good damage. But it does not get past Pera's 30% damage reduction. And there are some very tanky Huas out there that will likely survive because people built some really, really weird Huas. But it does bypass the other one. Armin on the other hand, man, this unit is looking kind of scary. Like, she's actually looking like a very good knight, which we needed. Ironically, we kind of needed a better defensive option. The meta was really aggressive, so I'm very happy that they buffed her. But essentially, they completely changed the S1. When it's not the caster's turn, it becomes an AoE attack that has a chance to stun. So if you put her on something like Elric Sword, and she can counterattack on herself, right? So she can pick whatever set she wants. But if you put her on Elric Sword as well as her passive, 35% chance to stun AoE every time she does this attack is pretty annoying, right? That is very annoying to deal with. And it's really good poke damage as well. This is likely going to be in Arena a lot. Why? Because a chance to stun is incredibly, incredibly scary. Especially because she's triggering it so often. I could very much see this in Arena. And I could see it with injury potentially to deal with SSB, right? Potentially, right? For Arena. Just because it just became an AoE stun. That is very annoying. And on top of that, it also gave her a completely different passive. When she's attacked, you have a 15% chance to counterattack. After awakening, it's 25, right? So you basically get a counter set for free. And on top of that, you also get a very nice damage mitigation that this can actually stop Hua's damage because it doesn't specify crit damage, right? So this is very good anti-Hua tactics, very good Watcher Shuri anti-tactics, right? Just really good damage mitigation. Just very good damage. Like, it's just really great damage mitigation. And you also get a nice little 25% chance to just to counterattack, right? So you don't need to give her counter set. Elra's Sword and her own counter mechanic, she also brings her own mitigations to the table. She has all the makings of a good knight. She has damage mitigation. She has ways to interact with the opponent that are annoying. And she has access to Elris, which, like, I feel now like most knights are just using Elris if you can. And then, of course, her S3 is still pretty solid with the ability to dispel a debuff, give increased defense to the caster, and a thick barrier to everyone, right? Just a very, very good overall supportive character. I am curious how much damage people are actually going to make it. And you also you can even go all the way to 30%. That's crazy. Or you can make it cleanse too, which again, it's whatever you decide, right? You can make her hyper supportive and kind of just get rid of pair as debuffs with an S2, just pop S2 and then go in. This is very interesting because I realize now, wait, that's actually really good. Because a lot of people right now are using fucking Clear with Holy Sacrifice to deal with Hua in the Pera Hua defense for Guild Wars. But I am curious with Armin if you can use her without using without using Holy Sac. I doubt it. No, there's no way. 20% is not enough. Through attack buff Hua, I doubt it. Never mind. I thought you could, but you probably can't. But yeah, pretty cool. So that one's cool. This I don't know. Oh, this is just telling you like the different EEs that you can recall them. All right. So now we get to the Moonlight summon system revamp. This is gonna be a little bit of a doozy. So does the counter stack on the passive? What do you mean does the stack on the passive? It's just gonna be like very scary. She has her own counter. She can counter a lot. With injury, she could be really scary. Like, I think injury will be very interesting for Armin. I think she's a really great knight. At this point, I think she's gonna be another knight that most people should build. But let's talk about this. Does counter set stack on the passive? No, because the passive is only for herself. Oh yeah, it's just two separate checks. JREG, so that's happened with things like Mort. Some people give their units counter set to give them a higher chance to counter attack. It's two separate checks. And the reason we know this is because of Emoken. Because if you give Emoken a counter set, he has a chance to trigger the counter attack or his special ability, and it will only pick one or the other, right? So it checks both separately. It doesn't add up to it. It's just two separate instances. So first it'll check her passive, and then it'll check counter set. So not a bad option if you want her to proc more. And that's what people have figured out when they've tested thing like with Mort. That's the big one that they tested it with too as well. All right, let's talk about this Moonlight system. So I want to see in the chat, how many of you guys actually got MO 5 stars from your refunds? That's the first thing I want to see. I might make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll right now, actually. Let me make a poll on YouTube because I want to see, like, generally want to see how many people got 5 stars from their MO 4-star refunds. And maybe I'll even make the options be if they can make it so it's so I want to see if it was a dupe or if it was not a dupe. No. And haven't summoned. I am really curious to see this. And you guys can tap it in the chat too, and I'll read it in a second. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what people got, because I've heard a lot of different things. So let me see some of the thoughts. So no MO 5-star, 0. So that's 2. You got 2. Someone got Dilibet. Someone. Whoa. Oh, retro. Yeah, I saw freaking retro. Retro luck sacking ammo flame and hand guy. That's crazy. Good thing you saved your mystics for hand guy because the mystic summon. 8 tickets furries. So no, I got one played for 2 years. Okay, I got 1 from 7 tickets. That's actually pretty good. I got 4 Crescent Rins. I got Emo Celine from 8 tickets. That's actually pretty good. I got 1 from 7 tickets and it's dupe out of 9. That's not bad. No 5 stars. Got 3 2 operator cigarettes and 2 operator. Whoa! You know the odds of actually pulling the same MO 5 star on those are like astronomically low. That sucks. I was gonna collect MO haste though. 16 tickets, 0 5 stars. JD, that sucks. 3 MO 5 stars, 16 tickets, 2 5 star, both new. Wow, that's really lucky. 2 dupe, MO 5 star, 2 new MO from 11 tickets. Holy crap. Okay. The big reason I ask is because I've noticed something. People either got insanely lucky or got insanely unlucky. I haven't heard any. There was one person that was like, "Yeah, I just got 1," and it was a new unit, so I'm happy, right? It's just 1 hero. But I feel like people either got like 3 or 4, or they got 0. And for some reason, I swear the people that had more summons got less. Like, I feel like the more you get, the less you get. You got Angel. Yes, I did actually get Angel Light Angelica. So, okay, if you guys wanted to see what the summons were, I can actually show you by acquisition. Let me show you guys. I did some ML summons from Hochi Shop. This is what I got. BBK, Chief Kawana, Rylet. So I did get 5 stars. I got 2. Shadow Rose, AOLs, a lot of AOLs. A lot of Amerus, a lot of Assassin Cartujas, RB, which was the second one, and yeah, this was it, right? So pretty good spread. A lot of duplicate 4-star heroes, which I was very surprised about. But I did get Rylet and I did get RB, right? So I had 18 tickets, and I am slightly above average because if you get more than 2, and if you get 2 in 30 tickets, which haven't heard of anyone that has 30 tickets, but if you got 2 and 30, that's good. If you got anything higher than 2 from 15 tickets, you're a luck sacker. If you got anything higher than 3 from 15 tickets, bro, go roll the lottery. Like, actually, like that. It's not as the lottery odds, but it is very, very low. But from 6 tickets, yeah, dude, Francisco, oh my. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, on Francisco de Vera, you had 6 tickets, you got 3 MO 5 stars. The rates of you getting that, it's 15, 15, 15. I think there's a 2% chance for you to get that. So you get a 2% chance roll, essentially, to get those 3 MO 5 stars from 6 tickets. It's probably a little bit, yeah, around 2%. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I swear the people that had less got better. But I had 18 total. Yeah, 2 from 7, that's insane. So something that really, like, made me realize it's like how trash some of the raids in Epic 7 are, because when I was like looking through it, I was like, dude, 15% is actually terrible, because someone actually did the statistics, and if the chances of you not pulling an MO 5 star are the same odds as someone else pulling like 3 and 8. So for all the people that didn't get any MO 5 stars in 15 tickets, that's because there's also someone out there that got more than 3 in those same amount. They essentially kind of stole your luck. At the end of the day, the statistics are 15%. But it's 15% over the course of thousands of runs. So if you were to average everyone's pulls, you'd probably get that 15%, right? So it sucks that it works that way. Statistics suck because when it actually happens, you're like, dude, this sucks. The thing that really sucked is I realized how much of a scam Moonlight summons are, because I've done 380 Moonlight summons. Let's say I did 400, right? For sake of math. A 2% chance to get a Moonlight 5-star from the Moonlight summons. That means in my 3.5 years of playing and spending and having reached 400 summons, statistically, I should have gotten only like 8 MO 5 stars, and there are 60 in the game. I think it's close to 60. If I remember correctly, it's a pretty high number. Let me actually see how much it is. I was shocked when I found out how many MO 5 stars there actually are. Like it's ridiculous how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. So it's only 31 MO 5 stars, right? And MO, so 8, that's like a third, right? I like I've spent, right? And then on top of it with the tickets, but then it gets even more depressing. If you really wanted to know what gets depressing, like for me, like I know this is gonna look like really well, so I apologize. I could have also just done it this way, but if you like see how many heroes I have, I probably have around 70% to 80% of the heroes. So that means not only do I have to get 2% lucky, right? I have to actually get lucky. I have to not pull a dupe. You can start seeing how like Moonlight summons are a scam, right? Mystics are definitely the best way to get your ML heroes. That sucks, right? Just accept the Mystics are the way. Because like for me, the odds of me pulling a new ML 5-star just raw, not only do I have to hit that 2%, then I have to hit like another like super hard check, right? So it's like the odds of that happening are very low. The shit stereo tickets as 15%. People will get ML 5-star, everyone else gets 85%. Scanning as you get heroes, chance of getting new ones. Yeah, same. I actually consider quit. I don't blame you. They did reduce the speed of units. They added mystics and summon another way. So all in all right. So let's go back to it. I just wanted to see an experiment with you guys. So I appreciate you guys for doing this experiment with me and seeing how everyone's lucks actually wore. But let's actually talk about it as like a whole, as an option. So the big dilemma with this is that there are a lot of people that are like, man, you know, King Blair, this game sucks. ML 5-star pity highly made me consider quitting the game, right? Also realized that my stream just kind of dropped for a second. So I apologize for that in a second if it dropped. I hope it's running now. I think it's lagging. Oh yeah, it's mad lagging. Okay, but yeah, thank you for I'm reading all that. For some reason, it's just updating now. I don't know what happened. It's whatever. But let's just talk about it as a whole. For this, people were very like disappointed in it. This is I switched to Twitch. Yeah, that's why I'm doing both now. Empire Sun. It happens. But yeah, it's one of those. But now let's actually talk. So sorry, I lost my train of thought. But let's actually talk about it as a whole. So a lot of people are upset and considering quitting because of this, because it feels really bad, right? And it's one of those things that when I think about it, it's weird how human logic works, and I almost feel like it was a bad play by Smilegate. They could have not introduced this pity, not done the refund, not done anything, and people would have been okay. The fact that they did this in a really weird way, they were trying to do something nice. And it's like the saying that they say, no good deed goes unpunished, right? Because it's like, I can personally say, I am more salty that this happened than not. Just because it's like the idea, it's like knowing you can get something and not getting it and seeing other people get it. It just feels bad versus just no one having it, right? So it's one of those things that I can understand from their perspective, and it kind of does suck for Smilegate, right? Because a lot of people are very upset and a lot of people are wanting to quit. So there's two sides to this. So I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible. You kind of mentioned at the bottom that the people who are gonna quit most likely are gonna quit regardless, Carsey. So the first side is the feeling bad, right? The feels bad side. I can completely understand where you're coming from. It feels very demoralizing when you don't get a hero and you look at it everywhere you look, Reddit, Discord, you see people just being like, oh, I got all these heroes. Pog, like, look at me, look at my account, I'm chilling. You know, there's probably like a noob out there that had like five tickets and probably all 5 were ML 5-stars, something crazy like that. It happens, right? And it's very disheartening to see that, because at the end of the day, Epic 7 is a gacha game, and the gacha aspect of getting new heroes, building new heroes is a big aspect to that. So I can understand why people are upset, why that makes you feel bad, and why people want to just take a break, right? I know a lot of people are like, okay, that's it for a week, right? And if I go to Stove, that's all going to be the comments there. But there are two things that I do want this side to consider before I go to the other side, and I'll talk about to be more apologetic to the other side. The things to consider is, first, they didn't have to do this, which honestly I feel like they probably shouldn't have done it if it wasn't going to be like a selective kind of thing. Because people are going to get upset because you're going to have the disparity between people. But you have to realize they didn't have to do this, right? At the end of the day, you got some MMO 4-stars. It sucks, but it is what it is. The game will be better down the line, hopefully. I don't know, right? I don't know how the pity, if it makes, honestly, it just feels weird. But the other thing that I want you guys to consider is that at the end of the day, let's be real honest here. The biggest limitation in Epic 7 is not actually units, it's gear. I can guarantee you, those people that pulled 5 to 6 MO 5-stars, those heroes are not going to get built for the next 4 or 5 months. And by then, most of those people that got those probably would have quit due to other reasons. So it's something to consider, just because it's something that I'm running the issue now, where I don't have the Molus, Catalyst, or gear to build almost any new hero. To me, that's the thing that still hurts me more, right? So even though I saw all these people that got new shiny toys, whatever, like they got all this cool stuff, at the end of the day, gear will really be hard for them and for everyone else. And it's at the end of the day, don't think of it as like they have something I don't. Just think of it as like, I can focus on the units I do have. I can guarantee everyone here probably has a massive backlog of units that they haven't built. I know I have. I know there's like several units I want to build, right? I just don't have the gear for. It's just something to consider. It's definitely something that feels bad. I'm not trying to say you shouldn't feel bad. It feels terrible. If you need to take a break, I completely understand. It feels terrible, right? It feels trash, right? It feels trash seeing all that good stuff. But just know, again, it's like, at the end of the day, the gear is the big gap, which is why I'm looking forward to the update to the gearing. Hopefully makes gearing less of a nightmare. And I'll wait for the day where they make a Catalyst drop rate easier. But I know that likely will not happen. We were selected for 28 Retro Galaxy summons. I'm pretty sure they did a selector, like a unit selector. They probably would have made the pity much higher. That was the other way they could have done, which likely would have had less backlash. So on the other side of the argument that is kind of talking about it, it's more like the ones like saying, oh, Smage did this, they didn't have to do this, right? People are complaining, we're gonna quit regardless, everyone's just crybabies, right? What I want you to consider, it's, yes, you have to realize it feels bad, right? It's something that feels pretty bad to happen. So, and for a lot of people, it's like the last nail in the coffin, because I'm pretty sure a lot of us can agree. Not everyone, right? Some people are probably, this is the best time they've been playing Epic 7, but a lot of us can agree. We've kind of come from like the past 4 months of not so great decisions by Smilegate, and this is just kind of like adding on to that. So for the people that are like, oh, the people are complaining too much, like all this stuff, they're so generous. Yeah, Smilegate is very generous. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've played other gachas. Smilegate is very generous, right? But again, it's just one of those things that's like, it's another nail in the coffin type of situation, right? It's another situation where like you're adding more things that could have been done better. So it's like that, right? So that's the other thing. Yeah, right. Like even if I had something I will never use, I would still like to have it. I agree, Leo Hark. I completely agree. I can see both sides. I understand both sides. But again, there's truth in both sides. I think at the end of the day, Smilegate could have definitely done a better job implementing this. They should have known, right? They should have known at this point that if people are going to get salty, it's better to not make people get salty. Yeah, sure. Like they probably could have done something where like every 50 summons you get a random MO 5-star, because that feels like you're actually working towards something. There are some people, I know there's opinions out there that say that MO 5-stars are already so easy to get. Why make it easier? But it's just one of those things that's like not the greatest play by Smogate as far as like business decision, but at the same time for them it's a great decision, because there are people that are gonna have a buttload of new 5-stars. Like Hufer mentioned that you got the Catalyst packs. You like a lot of other people that got way more 5-stars are probably dropping mad cash on Catalyst packs and all this other stuff to actually build them, right? So Smogate made a ton of money for doing it the way they did. But at the same time, they could have also done the selector and they would have gotten the same amount of money because you get the same amount of heroes, although less people that get those heroes. Like overall, it just works out so less people could potentially get it. So I don't know. It's just not the greatest implementation, but I understand why they, like at the end of the day, it is very generous, even though it was not the best decision ever. But yeah, that's my take on it. I know it's a weird take. Essentially, I like that we have a system for Moonlight Pity. It's not the greatest system for Moonlight Pity, because I can already tell you there is still the chance, when people say Pity, there is still a very good chance that you will never get an MO 5-star hero. There is going to be a poor soul out there that probably will summon 300 Moonlight summons and never get a 5-star ML 5-star hero. That is actually a genuine thing that will happen. And that person will hate Epic 7, right? It's going to feel real bad. But yeah, it's not pity, right? That's the thing. It is not a pity. It's just kind of like a, here it is. If it was 50, we'll see more complaint. Yeah, you can't win. I don't think they called it a pity. I think they guaranteed summon. It's not pity. It's one of those things. I get it, right? I get it. It's good and bad. I'm pretty sure Smiley wanted to do something nice for the players. People got salty because it didn't turn out the way that they expected, because the statistics suck. When you actually get down to it, it's gonna make people feel bad. It's gonna make the people feel upset. But again, it's one of those things that's like they're boarding a pretty hard line. So all in all, I mean, I think I am overall happy that it's still summons. It's still something. It's better than nothing. It is still good enough, but not the best. If anybody gonna cry more, that's fair, Alyssa. Like that's fair. Like they still have to make money at the end of the day. They're still a business. It's just meh. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think we'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at it's a meh decision. For some people, they probably love Smilegate right now. For other people, they're probably like, bro, Smilegate more like Scamgate, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm like, okay. I got MO 5-star heroes, but I can guarantee you if I didn't get anything, I would be pretty salty. I probably would have taken a longer break from E7. Because I've kind of already been taking a break. But I actually found myself enjoying myself more. And we'll talk about that later on. But in the long run, it's nice. It's more summons. So it will feel better in the future. Not even one of them, unfortunately, I didn't have, but I expected nothing, got nothing. Yeah, it happens, all shit. It sucks. I won't say it is greedy for MO, more like the players. I mean, it's a hard topic, and I can definitely see both sides. I just want both sides to be aware of the other side, right? They both have their merits. But yeah, at the end of the day, they tried. You know, they really did try. But yeah, in case you were curious, if you got two of the same MO 5-star hero, that is really hard to do. So props to you for being able to do that. But that's it for that one. For this one, I still haven't updated. I need to catch up to the adventure when I actually have time to actually read through it. If I was just burning through it, I could, but I actually genuinely want to like see what's going on with it. Drop it up banner. I didn't make the video today. I'll probably make it on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Holy cow. I'll make it tomorrow about the upcoming selector banner. Senya, not worth pitying. She's a fun unit. That's about it. This sucks. Oh man, this sucked. Not as like this unit. It sucked they nerfed this unit. I am so disappointed they actually nerfed Frost Shard. I'm actually like, this makes me more mad than this. If I'm being completely honest with y'all, this makes me way more mad than this. This made no sense, dude. Like, what? It's a fun, viable PvP monster unit with trash stats that's just legit there to get you turn 1. And Smogit said, we can't have that here. You didn't spend for this hero. It can't be good. You know, it's... But you think 20% would have people happier? I doubt it. I don't think any higher percentage would have made people happier. They could have made it 50-50 for MO 5-star and people would have still complained. It did not matter how much they did it. Kuratsu Emma Luna. I haven't done the side story, so I have to see that. Breaking Existence, you know, like Hwa Young Shakti. Oh, yeah. Oh, Manacha. Oh, boy. Oh, that's tough for you. I pull 2 Ravis. It'd be like that. But yeah, this made me kind of upset. Like, honestly, this actually made me kind of upset. The reason why is because it's just kind of like one of those things that's like, why does Smage hate fun? Like, I don't understand that. Think about this. People called for units like AOL to get nerfed for months. Little Frost Shark comes out. You know, he's chilling. He's a cool meme. He's a fun unit that people can try out and have fun with. Nerfed in less than a week. I think nerfed in less than 2 days. That was crazy. Like, this is crazy to me, dude. Like, why Frost Shard, bro? Like, what did Frost Shard do? Like, it's so scummy. At least they made it a recall. But, like, at the same time, it's like, come on, man. He did nothing wrong. They could have kept him the same. I don't know. I don't understand, dude. Like, I thought it was really cool. I was like really excited because like it was gonna be our first viable monster hero. I was gonna be like, wow, we get something that's not like human as a viable unit. That's cool. And it's a 2-star. But nah, Smigel was like, nah, we can't have fun here. I don't know. That really rubbed me the wrong way. Add-on side story coming out. Always awesome. Always great rewards. Always nice that they make it so you don't have to do the last phase. Really cool art for the Earth one. I am glad that this is coming out. But this is nice. And I always like reading the stove comments because people get so salty. But okay, overall, I mean, as far as this patch goes, this is part 1 of the Awakening patch. Next week we get the selector for the RGB heroes. The following week we get the selector for the Emo heroes. And we also get the Gearing Revamp, which that's the one I'm actually more excited about. So let me just kind of summarize this for you guys. So as far as the updates go, and everything about it, if I'm about to give it like a 1 out of 10, I think it's a solid 7. I think it's not bad. It's just, I feel like Smilegate just keeps fumbling the ball, dude. Like, I feel like they just recently had done like a lot of things wrong, which has made a lot of people kind of upset, right? And it's again, it's like, I don't want to be like, I hate being like that negative person that's just like, oh yeah, like Doom saying like SG sucks, this game sucks, I'm gonna quit Epic 7. Hey, what's up, Martinity? But yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, man, I don't know. Overall, it's definitely something that's like, they're definitely trying to improve the game, but just certain things that just like, I just don't know where the priorities are. Like, for example, the thing that I don't know why is what happened to Inheritance. Oh, it comes tomorrow? Oh no, this is World Boss. Never mind. I thought this was Inheritance. I got excited for a second. I saw next battle in 11 hours. I was like, no way. What happened? We got it once, and then they took it away. It's been over a month. So I don't want to be like that Debbie Downer, but it's just like, it's definitely like things like this. Like, it's like, what happened to Inheritance, right? That's just like, what's happening, you know? But at the end of the day, I don't think there was anything terrible. I still think it's like 7 out of 10. I definitely think it's just something that I personally been taking a break, and I'll definitely have more fun when I get back into it. Just because life's been so busy that I haven't been able to play. But that is it as far as the updates. I don't think I missed anything in particular, unless you guys think I did. Arya didn't do it worth it for her. I think she's actually a really cool unit. Oh no, I did. Never mind. I actually did do a thing for her. I think she's a really cool unit. I think she's fun. I think she's interesting. I think she's slightly better than Senya at this point. Will be interesting to see how the meta develops for her. Definitely one of those things that as time goes on, it'll change. It'll change a little bit. And yeah, it's cool. Like overall, there's still some really cool updates. I don't want to be like the thing like with the weekly missions, huge QOL change. Like I am super lazy on these. I wait till like Saturday to do these, and I like will go through all of them. But they made it a lot easier, which I appreciate a lot. And I need to do World Boss tomorrow, for sure. I've been slacking this week. Holy cow. But yeah. Oh, they made this way easier, which is really nice. They made a lot of other things, like really nice QL. The equipment update is on its way. The selectors are on its way. The 2 prevents for RTA. The new arena game mode that's coming out. They're keeping up with the Advent side story. They're regularly updating the adventure quite fast, actually. I'm really impressed with how fast they're actually updating adventure. It's cool. It's cool to see that, right? They're trying to make things better, right? It's definitely one of those things that things happen that make people not like the game as much, and for some people, you know, it just, you lose flavor of the game. Unironically, that's actually a video I was gonna make, because like I definitely think taking a break is important, especially when you're not enjoying a game. The biggest thing though is a lot of people have like this cost sink fallacy, myself included, that it's like one of those things that they're like, they hate the game but they keep playing it because they're like, I've invested so much time and so much money and so much effort, and they don't want to quit the game, not because they enjoy the game, it's because they feel like they're wasting everything, right? So it's one of those things that's like, It's one of those sunk cost fallacies, but I definitely do think that taking a break is important. I've been having a lot of fun with Arena. Unironically, I'm a big Arena main now. I actually really like Arena. I can't hold because my defense sucks, but I have fun when I just want to play and I play in Arena. It is really fun to play in Arena. I am also waiting for the worth game. Is Solitaire worth buying in the coin shop or pass? Honestly, Solitaire is a cool unit. I don't think she's coin shop worthy. She is a very fun late game unit for contesting and for stunning targets. I don't think she's coin shop worthy. Things that are coin shop worthy are like Dilibet is pretty coin shop worthy, Mediator Cowrick, Conquer Lilius, Belian to an extent, Strasse. There's another one. All the time I head, those are the ones that I'm like, yeah, these, FCC, Fallen Cecilia. Those are the ones that I'm like, yeah, these heroes are like a cut above the rest, right? Like they're like the cream of the crop for those type of heroes. For a break and preserve my sanity, yeah. I don't blame you all shit. Oh, that gets me to the next part. All right, so instead of being Debbie Downer, you might be thinking, King Blair, why haven't you done RTA? What, do you hate the game? Are you quitting, right? No. I still really like Epic 7. It's just I haven't had the time to actually play. And there's something I'm actually prepping for. I am absolutely ruining my account by doing this. But I don't think I want to push for Emperor like ever. Unless it's for fun. Because Emperor just seems so stressful to try to reach. But I still enjoy RTA. I still enjoy emoting. So I wanted to make it a little bit more difficult on myself. And if you actually look, I have a lot of heroes here that I don't know how to fill. I wish there was like a not like a 6-star but not natural 6-star filter. But they're mostly not awakened. But let me go down to these. So you see Orte, right? You see Hasol, right? She's 6-star. You see Mersa, right? There's another one I was building. Pillis. I finally finished my Pillis SE. And I'm working to finish that, like, actually. I have Camilla. If I can find her. I have Penelope. She's right there. I'm thinking of finishing Camilla, triple SS. So, in case you were wondering, the reason why I haven't done it, yes, I am trying to get Champion RTA with just 3 stars. That's it. Because I feel like if I can reach Champion RTA with just 3 stars... I mean, I feel like you could do it with anything at that point. I think it's just like Emperor is just like grinding games. So I kind of want to do that more for fun than for anything else. Because I think that'd be really funny to go into RTA and go against like a full Mediator Cowrick team. Like this super whaley like MO 5-star draft and just clap it with 3-star heroes. I think it'd be really funny. I think it'd be messed up. I think it's going to be hard. I don't think it's doable. It's gear more than heroes, right? I should be able to do it. Totally Riley from the tickets, from 5 tickets. From those 3, who would you recommend to build for PvP? Of the 3 that you mentioned, probably Rylet, Tasev, even though Rylet right now is not in the greatest spot. Emil Aura is interesting. I'm going to showcase it right now. That's what I'm going to do because I finished doing the updates a lot earlier than I expected. So I'll actually showcase her now in Arena with my Cleave team, and we'll just go through some Arena fights with Emil Aura. But from those that you recommended, probably still Rylet, although it's very high investment, or MOR if you're a cleaver. Probably MOR if you're a cleaver, for sure. Want to do friendly matches? Let me actually showcase MOR with a new build. So let me cook up my account a little bit more. My account's all over the place right now, but thankfully, MOR is already to a good level. I am so excited to build you. I am so ready to build you. Let me feed you your sisters that I pulled today. A worthy sacrifice. I am so excited for this. I am so excited to be toxic with this unit. I am definitely going to be a hostage gamer once I finish the 3-star challenge. I was going to rebuild my Aura and I went away. Okay, let me give her the RB gear. Or the Rylic gear. Let me actually give her the... No, she's a little bit more unique. Okay. I could give her my Hua gear. Let's see... Let's see. I know it's a pretty decent one. There's no attack percentage. Don't want to give her immunity. I might want to. I'll see. Let's give her speed. I do not want to touch her. This works. This will be weird, but it will work out. It'll work out, I'm sure. Yeah, this one still has more attack and more effectiveness. And let's give you attack percentage. So we're gonna test out an arena with a fun team. It's gonna be oddly bulky, but I guess that's fine because there's a lot of ramps and stuff like that. Let's get you some speed boots. Ooh, perfect. Weird boots, but it works out. Actually, yeah, that one's good. All right. This is oddly tanky. This is probably not a good. Why is this so tanky? That's so weird. Just my speed immunity here is so weird. I should probably give her an effectiveness set. Let me just do effectiveness set because I have way better effectiveness sets than I do immunity sets. Never mind. We'll just go with this. We're just testing. Probably not ideal. Probably would be better with other things. But we'll try this for now. It is very oddly tanky. Not crown. Actually, I do want crown, but I want a better crown. Who's my crown currently on? Oh, it's on it. It's on. Wait, who is it on actually? Mage. Oh, it's on Polides. I'm pretty sure. I really want to try this out. We won't be able to. I'll build the Stina for a second too. Okay. That should work okay. That should be fine. Let's just take it over. Let's just take it over to the arena. It'll work out. I'm sure. Let me actually build my Spest for slower teams. She should already have gear, actually. Yeah, he's just missing the chest. No. Alright, this will work. Okay. Let's take it over to arena. I will do friendly matches afterwards for fun. You want to test the Stina? Okay. Do you make sure to get Delibate and CC from the custom summon or just save up for Emma Vivian? L-Shade, I'm going to be completely honest. I think Delibate is probably very considered. I would consider Delibate FCC. If you've gone this long without a CC, you probably don't need it. How did ML treat? They treated me okay. I got 2 almost 5 stars out of 18, so it's not bad. Nothing terrible. Angel Light is kind of a curse. Once you get it, that is true. I posted my build from my Destina. Ooh, I'm curious to check its Revamp. Give me a second. Okay, let's test an arena. Sorry I wasn't checking the chat. Alright, so this is a nice little slow team that we're likely not going to be able to hit. But we'll try. We'll try. This should work. This should work. Actually, oh no, we have Hua. I probably shouldn't be doing this. This is probably not ideal. Don't want to give attack? Let's give attack. This will be fine. I'm trying to think if I just want to do a S3 with Pera. Since I can't get rid of the barrier anyway. And there's no risk for me risking a Ram and Violet counterattack. Let's just see what happens. Elmo Charge and Elmo Tywin is okay. Oh, Elmo Charge is pretty good. If you didn't have him before, that's actually really good. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to risk the I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk the ramp counterattacks. But we are going to soul burn this with an S2. Man. We got gamered. We got gamered hard. That's fine. The maid Chloe's gonna mess us up. We should have S2'd with Peyra. Yeah, we should have S2'd with Peyra. That's my fault. We're gonna lose this one. Whoops. That's fine. We're gonna lose this one. I messed up. I forget maid Chloe is really good at anti-Ida. Yep, we missed Violet too. Alrighty. Still winnable, which is why I'm not gonna quit, because we do have a pretty bulky team, and I think we have the damage to deal with the team. Violet Talisman. Wow. Okay, never mind. We're absolutely losing this one. I don't know actually. Hua has won these, which is why I haven't given up yet. I've seen Hua win these. Yeah, I've definitely seen Hua win these, which is why I'm not gonna give up just quite yet. All right, and we're gonna keep working on SCC because I don't want the barrier there later on. We do this, and it's still winnable, which is just disgusting that Hua can do this. We got stunned. That's fine. Let's work on this. Nice, good job, Peyra. Okay. Okay. Nice duel. Nice. Okay, nice. Okay, we should win now. GG. Why did we win this? I don't know. Was busted. That was not Ammo Aura. I'm so sorry that you guys got roped into watching a Ammo Aura showcase. This is just Peyra being broken. This is so dumb, dude. I hate this unit. Yeah, she's dead. Like, she's just gone. She doesn't live this. Like, Violet can counter all he wants. It's not killing. This victory felt dirty. And we still have the immunity, so even if he breaks barrier, he'll still die. Yep. I hate this, dude. We shouldn't have won that. We should not have won that arena match. That's whatever. That's just freaking this team being busted. Okay, this one we'll still bring Emma Aura, but we're going to do our speed contester team. I just want to see if it works, right? I still think Qua is such a great unit. You guys saw why I like Qua so much. The unit is stupid. But let's try against this team. Also against this team, I usually don't S2 either. Although now, it doesn't matter. Okay, we missed the restrict, which is usually what I'm afraid of on the Ravi, but it should be fine. We have several ways to stun her now because of the Emma Aura. This is why I love Arena, by the way, because I just like to cleave almost everything. And I have my tank team. And now, we don't even care because Emma Aura follows up. She gives them the snap, and they just die. Yes! Oh god, this is disgusting. And it's gonna go on Arabi, which is why I put it on auto. Oh, that is so nice. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It works. Like, Hua would win it too, but I like it. I cannot use it against... Bro, I've noticed people like to put AOL. We're going to refresh it. Usually I like clearing the full list. But against these, I bring my Bruiser team. Because, like, they're really easy to Bruiser. or to aggro, right? But it's like I don't want to spend like 2 minutes when I can cleave. Plus, I want to test MLR. A lot more people have been putting poly and stuff too. All right, here's the thing. Oh, he has mediator. Do we care? Let's just limit test it. I care, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose this one. Oh, Rylet? There's a chance he'll get buffed in the future. Like now, for sure. Alright, let's see if... Oh, what? Oh, wait, I forget that I get to S2 for free. Okay. The thing that matters is this thing is on crown or not. Okay, it's not a crown one. Perfect. Is it counter? Nope. Yeah, I shouldn't use Para as much as I do against Polides. But sometimes it's like, why not, you know? Alright, you're gone. The thing about it is we don't have a Hua to deal with Violet this time. So we're relying quite a bit on MLR to not fumble this. Can she hit? Nice. Good job, MLR. And from this point on, we just win. Because we killed that mediator with the Watcher Shuri. Violet can't dodge us. We don't want to trigger the A Ravi until we don't want to trigger the A Ravi's counterattack until later. Yeah, because I don't want I need the Watcher Shuri to keep the thing. Yep. And Watcher Shuri will eat this like a champ. Wait! MLR's light! Oh, I am so stupid! I am so stupid. I'm so boosted. I'm actually generally boosted. It doesn't matter, but I'm actually boosted. Oh, I cannot do MLR against Aravi that easily. I'm actually boosted. I'm actually just bad. I can't see colors. Pela Solos is, by the way. Like, it doesn't matter what Watcher Shuri does. He did his job. I'm actually upset at myself. I'm actually bad at this game. Oh my god. I've missed 3 versus Violet more than once. Burned to death. Can't bullet Rylet from Dickens. But yeah, as far as Rylet, I really want to see Rylet buffed. Now. Because there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of ways to deal with him. I just don't know how you buff him without breaking him. Right? Because he's still viable. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just a matter of like if you want to make him better. He's already a very high investment unit. Let's see. And then against this team. Yeah. What did against this team? I probably could have switched for the Hua here, most likely, but this should still work. Alright, this is the part that gets a little spooky, just because Aravi can potentially, like, dodge every single debuff. Like, she can dodge the pushback and dodge the stun, which would be really bad. Okay, she didn't dodge the pushback, so we just win now. God, this is so satisfying, dude. I can pretty much turn it on auto at this point, can't I? No, I can't. I need to get rid of Aravi. It's so satisfying to me to just land all those stuns. could probably change Watcher Shuri for Spess in like the slower team comps, but this is really fun, by the way. Oh yeah, let me see the Stina build on the Discord while I do this. All right, I'll go try this in a room to see if I can actually pull it off. I will say, my account is absolutely just wrecked right now. So keep that in mind. This is the current Stina you're running. This looks very similar to the Stina I have. I'm curious, do you just main Hua? Because Hua just eats this alive, unfortunately. Got LQC from the tickets, but I wonder if there's a point in building her since Hua also isn't at OPC at same situation. LQC has her metas. I would just wait. If you're not happy with her current meta, just wait it like a little bit longer. She'll likely be good. Para Hua is stupid. OP, yeah, 100%. How many tickets did I get, Ivan? I got 18. I got 18 tickets, Ivan. I'm straight up inspired to para after this stream. Mike, what do you mean you're inspired? You mean you should... Oh, that unit's broken. That unit's incredibly broken. Not this special elevation, problem solved. That'd be scary. Hey, what's up, Monty? Nice to see you. I let all they got to do give their precipitation against light units. But yeah, Para's broken. Did you get Araya? I did get Araya. I haven't built her yet. I've been building freaking 3-stars, dude. This 3-star challenge is actually destroying my account. I am essentially 5-6 stars behind because I'm trying to build all these 3 stars to actually be able to do the challenge properly. If I don't get first pick in RTA, I ban Hua Young. Okay, that's fair. Do you want 2 pre-bans or 1 pre-ban? I don't know how many people are in champion. I guess I should probably start getting used to 2 pre-bans. Let's see. I won't set a password for this one. YouTube. 2 bans, okay. Round mode looks so fun. Tomorrow we have a tournament, or not tomorrow, Saturday we have a tournament. Discord tournament, and I'm streaming the Saturday portion, the top 8s. I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be on the round mode. It's pretty interesting. It's really cool that they're adding more modes to this. Alright. How did I get with my MO tickets? I got 2 5-stars out of 18 tickets, so not bad. Could be worse, could have been better because they're both dupes. Oh, by the way, Monty, if you're thinking of building Operator Sigrid just as a counter to Hua, you need a very good Operator Sigrid. You need like an incredibly good Operator Sigrid. Ceramic, I imagine you're gonna let me take Para since... Oh, let me change the pre-bans. That's probably what you're waiting for. Oh, you're not gonna let me take Para? You don't want to test the Stina full power? Oh, I forgot to build the Stina. Damn it. I'll come back later. Or for another day. Especially since Hua Young's so fast. Yeah, it's not only the speed, it's the fact that Hua Young gets 30% damage mitigation. With an Aureus, Operator Sigurd does not kill, unfortunately. Oh, you don't have to let me keep Para. How does he need a Stina? I don't know. We're about to text it. Ceramic wants to test his. This one's his. So I'll let him grab the Stina. I'll pick an aggro draft for him. I'll pick you an aggro draft that I want to try out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's you're not outspeeding Juan. It's just not happening. Like it is what it is, right? Some Huas are just built different. But okay. Oh wow, 2 pre-bans. I didn't see who got first pick. I'll just be safe. I hate both these units, so I don't have AOL built yet. Ooh. Oh no, wait, you get Para. Damn. Wait a minute. Oh, you get what? Oh. Oh, that's free low. You're telling me I get Para? For free? I didn't see Lilius though, unfortunately. I haven't played LT in a long time, so I'm gonna suck. Like bigly. This is really troll, but I just want to see how it works. Alright, we'll do Sandful. Like, I do not think this is a good play on my part, but I'm just curious to see what happens, how he responds. Still use the FQC. I don't know, I haven't used mine in a while. I haven't ungeared her, but I haven't felt the need to. That is a lot of anti-control. Okay. Okay. I want to do MO Aura, right? But the problem is, if I do MO Aura, there's so much anti-control. Damn, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to play RTA anymore. Okay, let me think. He has two very high... I probably could have gotten Royale, honestly. Oh, man. Bonsila is annoying. Okay. He left me Para, which is very nice of him. I think I'm able to kill the Hua, but then the Stina's gonna revive. So let's just see. I mean, yeah, I wanted to let him test the Stina. So this is a good way for him to test the Stina, right? By the way, this is a very weird Belian build. It's an arena Belian, by the way. Is damage on a card worth build or not? No. Usually no for Mediator. It's not worth it most of the time. Can we hit the Remo, please? That'd be great. Nice. Wow, that Huayong's getting attack buff. That's a yikes. And the Remo gets attack buff too. What do you kill? Do you just get rid of my Ida? Do you just get rid of Ida? I don't think you do, right? I told you I had a weird build on her. Let's see. I can start working. Oh, you have the Destina set up to go before Huayong. Damn it. Damn it. There's no reason for me to do this. He's gonna get to S3 here. Wow, that is very annoying actually. Like the Stina being there is actually really rough. Wait, you did an S3? I guess you're saving the revive. I am curious why you didn't just S3 me. This is greedy, but not too greedy. Because if he kills here, I just get to reset her. Yep. I want to potentially save. Let me push the Hua back. I'm about to deal with her. I was wondering why your Rimuru was dodging so much, and it's because of the Destina. I realized it's Bastion. Bastion gives a ER. Nice. Alright, he gets to reset here with the Destina. God, Destina's so bulky, dude. Granted, okay, what does he kill here, right? I still have Escort up. Does she kill my A Ravi through Escort? Or did escort go away? Nope. Escort's still broken. Okay. It's broken. Paira's busted. Is damage MLK worth building or no? Probably not. I want to say no for MLK. Only for... Actually, no. I'll say yes for Guild Wars. He's actually very good for Guild Wars. How do you like my special arena Belian? It's a very special Belian build, to say the least. And at this point, I think Para just wins it. It's not injury. It's not injury. That's the thing. It's a very ugly build. It is not an injury Belian. I'm telling you, it's an arena cheese Belian. It's specifically for anti-cleaving. It's a fun one. It's a 28k HP Belian. It's only 140 speed. She works no divas. Right. She works fine. Stina... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Stina felt disgusting that match. The only thing is I was a little too bulky for you as well. Because Robbie and Para's busted. Para carried me, essentially, that fight. If you banned the Para, I am pretty sure I would have lost. Yeah. I am pretty sure I would have lost. I think you were worried that I'd kill your Hua and then you wouldn't be able to reset. But the Stina looks good. I mean, like, that was annoying. That was very annoying. Granted, you got the Hua, but... Yeah. Too bad I can't taste mine. Or not taste. Try mine. Oh my gosh, I really need to sleep tonight. I've been, like, only sleeping, like, 4 hours the past 2 nights and it's starting to get to me. Yeah, I know you wanted to let her go. That's true. I appreciate that, but yeah. The Stina, maybe not the best Para counter, because Para just does too much. I did not... Oh, I have first pick. Oh, this is so nice that they added this. Okay, I need to remember that this is there. So if I have first pick... I still ban these two, though. I hate these 2 units. And I'll take Para if he doesn't grab her. Ah, he banned it. Do I want to ran? I'm feeling like cleaving, dude. I'm just feeling cleavy. I do not remember whether or not he has things. The unit damage of Arabi for 280 to 250 and boosting her HP. Yes, Monty, do that. If you have the option to do that, absolutely. If Arabi can beat 25, 26k HP, that puts her outside of range of most things to kill her. To like for Hua. It's the big thing is just Hua. A lot of people are apparently switching to proof Arabi just because of Hua. That is a very early anti-cleave commit. And I am going to punish it very harshly. If he puts Roana, I have to ban it though. Let's see if he took the bait. He took the bait. Alpha took the bait. Oh, please don't do Wanda. I hate that unit. I can still speed changes. Ooh, okay, I cannot speed race him anymore. Let's see here. Been extra toxic. Been feeling extra toxic right now. And I need another night. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay. You should probably set it up so the Stina's faster. I actually want to let the aura through. I'm not going to ban the aura. I'm going to ban the operator cigarette. I really want to see Aramentia pop off. I am genuinely curious what Aramentia can do in this situation. Blind's completely fine. I am genuinely curious. Like, I want to see what happens here. Have a good one, everyone. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Take it easy, Mike. Thanks for dropping by. Who do you hit? Tika said. Is he calling my bluff? Does he know I don't have any... Does he know I don't have things on my Belian? My Tika said I'm pretty sure is missing gear, by the way. Alright, if I proc another Elris, the fight just ends, which is the sad part. Oh, no Elris, no counter? I'm getting scammed. Also, the HD media pack is beautiful. Okay, I'm no longer scammed. He didn't let anything on FCC, so FCC just gets to wreck here. So Polly's dead. Pop. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about Emma Aura. The only problem with her is... Oh yeah, 27k HP. The only sad thing about Aura that I'm really sad about is the fact that she could have won the game if she had landed the stuns. That was the big if. But she didn't land the stuns, so now she gets nothing. God, bro, this is toxic. I feel toxic. I feel toxic. I feel big toxic. Chunky comps feel good. Oh god, I love Ameru. Thank you for picking that alpha. It is interesting to see. You just got unlucky. If that's the thing about control, you can get so unlucky sometimes. You want a rematch, Ceramic? Alright, I'll take you after last Iffy. Let's see if I get first pick or second. So he gets first pick. Damn. He gets Pera. I hate this dude. Oh, he didn't grab Pera? Yo, let's go. We get Pera. Thank God. This unit is broken. Ooh, okay. I was kind of sweating a little bit. I thought I wasn't going to get her. I was actually genuinely stressed of not getting her. I was like, man, he's going to gamer me. Ooh. We'll do you. And we will do Emma Aura. If he puts Violet, I have to respect the Violet pick, unfortunately. Or do I? I don't have to put Ida, actually, now that I think about it. I'm curious what you're going to pick. Violet is a pretty hard option. Interesting option. My Rylet is currently ungeared, so we will use you instead. Oh, you took Rylet anyway. I have to ban Mediator, right? Don't I just win here? I guess I could miss everything. I could miss everything. That is indeed a possibility. Okay, we hit everything. Perfect. Now we win. I'm so sorry I hit your Rylet. That's what we get for being Rylet gamers, dude. Oh, wait, you still outsped me. Wait, money back. Where's my CR push? Wait, do I live this? I don't live this. But I can bring her back. She's not dead. I just ate Ravi back. This is still okay. Yeah, we're still chilling. Okay, perfect. Let's see if you reverse luck sack me. If we kill Rylet, we just bring her back and stun everything after. Luck balanced out. Oh boy. What a game. What a game. Dude, what is going on with your units? Why are they missing so much? Wait, there's no way I lift some of this stuff. How fast is this Rylet? I swear this Rylet is like dummy fast for some reason. Cause he didn't get this. Yeah, that's just a really fast Rylet. I do not remember if he had the thing or not, so I'm not gonna do this too. I just don't remember if he had escort or not, or the remove S too. I didn't. Oh, I should have just checked it. Nice. He didn't have it, so I messed up because he gets escort and barrier now. He could have actually still won it. Actually, no, it's kind of hard for you to kill Aravi. Wait, I'm actually a little surprised that it didn't kill. Is your Rylet just like a 280 speed Rylet? Okay, I was gonna say, I was genuinely curious. I was actually gonna say, I was like, there's no shot, right? Like, I was like, there's no shot, right? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. No wonder it didn't kill, because Para escort is broken. And no wonder your whole entire team cut. Your entire team was like 240 speed or something ridiculous. I am first pick, so I am definitely banning these two. Well, he gave me Para, that is a question. Okay, that makes sense. So you just have like insanely fast units, but they just don't have the crit rate and crit damage. Because like, I was genuinely surprised. Okay, you did ban the Para. And in a war of attrition, soon. Let me just show it to show. I would pick this. But he's not built yet. But soon, I will be able to do that. Instead, I'm gonna go with good old Trusty. Oh, I forgot about Hua. I forgot this is a unit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is my Stina built? We will find that out. Let me think. First, let me grab Rimuru. It'll be quite helpful in this situation. I don't know if my stand is currently built or not. Oh my god, your team looks annoyingly tanky. Then again, so is my team. Do I care about the lion? Not really. No, I actually do care about the lion. I do not care about Rem. Can I tank the Hua? That's the other question I have to ask myself. I don't think I tank the Hua, so we'll ban the Hua. Yep, it's a good call on my end. Alrighty, let's see how this rolls out. Because you do have a revive. Oh boy, I took turn 1. Okay, let's do S3. Let's bulk up. Please don't proc Ram. Please don't proc Ram. Please don't proc Ram. Please don't proc Ram. Ram, you're... I hate Ram. Does he go for it here? Best 3. It's very greedy. He doesn't know what mitigation I have. Good job. That was the right call. Because he can do it on the next round. And it's you're pushing up. The Landy. Interesting. I guess that is his win condition. I need to start working on Aravi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does this Landy outspeed me? I don't know. If the Reamer outspeeds, I should be okay. The Stina moved a lot quicker than I thought she would, though. Okay. Stina should survive. Nice. We don't have souls, though. We still probably lose. Yeah, we still lose, because Landy comes back, kills the Stina. Oh! Ah, so close, yet no cigar. Yeah, I think we lose now, unfortunately. I don't think... But... I won't give up just quite yet. Does he have S2 back up? Holy crap, he does. That sucks. Does that kill? That should kill. Yeah, that does not kill. Okay, that's huge. We missed too many. Yeah, Irabi just beats us now. Sad. Did she have Crimson Seed? I'm just kind of curious. A sure comet. Oh, the Stina. Okay, that's what happened. The Stina got rid of it. Okay. Damn. Yeah, the Stina's broken, bro. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you hostage anymore. GG's. That was close. That was close. Interesting. The Stina's really annoying. God, that unit is toxic. I can't imagine on the... Wait. Let me leave because I need to... Let me see what time it is. Okay, I do not have time anymore. But, dude, the Stina's busted, bro. F that unit, bro. Oh my god, that unit is good now. Okay, I take it back. The Stina's busted. I am going to make mine now because that unit felt unethical. That unit actually is unethical now. Let me rush builder too. That was actually unethical. That was like, my goodness. Granted, the RAM popped off. I needed the RAM to not pop off, and she popped off, unfortunately. But nah, we're building that the Stina. We're getting the Stina on board. That was toxic, dude. That unit's dummy toxic. Here, let me... Let's see. Was it this one? I think there was one that had more. 25, 5, 13. What was this one? Nah, I think it was still this one. Yeah, I'm building that ASAP. I've been scarred enough. I don't think it was that one, but give me a second. It's my cross ring. Am I using crawl right now? Not really. Okay. Okay. Let me change the chest. What's spookier to y'all? 20 more ER? Or 20 more speed? Or 13 more, 14 more speed? Bulk is about the same because I get defense versus health. Which one's spookier? This one or this one? I really can't tell. I want to say it's this one though. I want to say this one would put fear in the hearts of some people. You think this one? Counter. Oh wait, where's my other counter set? Wait, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Forget I showed anything. Forget this existed. I can't do that. I have to change something else if I do that. There it is. It was this one. Okay. Is it scary? Once I reforge this? Yeah? Yeah? And once I change this, because this is trash. Get a little bit of everything. Ooh, let me do this right now. This looks toxic. Alright. And let me awaken. Heart of Hypocrisy. Do I have from something? These two. And then we'll go to the other one. Bastion for her artifact. I think I'm gonna go proof. I'll show my arrow build in a second. But let me go back. Let me get this real quick. Oh, we got another one? I didn't even notice. I did not even know this was going on. Like, generally. I need to craft my piece. I don't know which one I'm crafting yet. Or for who. Probably a pen set piece. Okay. Let me think. We'll get some Hearts of Hypocrisy. We'll get these two. Are you ready to see a monstrosity of This is such a waste of runes, but I really want it now. Yeah, I agree. I'll probably go with pen set. Pen set or the lifesteal one. This is most likely what I'll end up doing. All right. Oh, let me reforge the helmet and then I'll actually be done. And this will likely be my final Stina. I don't think I'll ever touch her again after this. I was gonna check if I had reforges first. I think I have enough for a reforge. Let's get this ultimate bulk Stina. I do, perfect. And then we'll change out the health, and then we're chilling. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. Which one was the one that was like really low health? Oh, it was this one. Yep. That's fine for now. And this one's not reforged either. Ooh. So it's not finalized. Alright, Hoochie. Alright, Hoochie. I don't think this is worth it. But at the same time, that's a lot of farming. I think it's worth it. Oh, this hurts me because the triple banner's coming next week. They know what they're doing. Okay. All right, and I think I have like the things to try again with their health. It's not these. It's not. It's this. There's one. Where is it? Where's the thing? I have so many boxes, dude. Yeah, it's this one. We'll get two because it's probably gonna mess up. It's not worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Stina is one of my favorite units as far as looks goes. So I'm very excited to make her an insane unit. Oh, the thing with Hoochie? Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Alright. Optimal Stina? Nope. Game hates me. Okay. This is fine though. This is my Stina. I think I will roll with this for quite some time. What do you think? Would y'all love to fight this in RTA? She gets 15 speed too, because of RTA. So it's looking like a almost 200 speed counter set Stina with the buff 270 ER. Imagine if these were red pieces. Gosh darn it. Man, if these were red pieces, that'd be insane. It's not skilled up. It's not skilled up. Don't make me feel bad about myself. Alright, we can skill up one of them. I don't know which one, honestly. They're all kind of important. Probably the S1, right? I want to get this healing eventually. So I'll get the healing eventually. And then I'll get these healings. And then this one, I honestly don't think I need it as much. But maybe now I will. This is it. This is my Stina. I'm gonna roll with this. Should I put this in Guild Wars? I can't think of... Oh, no, never mind. Dark Corvus is a thing now. I cannot put this in Guild Wars. Dark Corvus would eat me alive. I'm very happy with this Stina, though. This is great. But okay. That is going to be it on my end for today. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. I know it's been a while. There's going to be more streams tomorrow and Saturday. I appreciate it, y'all. That's all I got for you guys today. And